All right, good morning. I am back. If you can hear me well, let me know you can hear me well. I do apologize. Good morning, First Lady Kelly Wood. All right, good morning. If you can hear me well, say, Pastor, we can hear you well on this morning. I believe that should be good. Um, I left everything in order when I left home, but somehow my cord went bad. I don't know how that happened, and everything just wouldn't work. But we are here this morning. Good morning, and welcome to God Conversations, where we are preaching only this gospel of Jesus Christ, and we are doing our best to love on you, God's people, and we agree and decree that God shall continue to change lives one conversation at a time. If you will push that button, we will not be on here long, but we will be strong. So let's go ahead and pray. Good morning, Sister Evelyn Allen. Go ahead and speak to someone on this morning and tell them good morning. Push that button on this morning. For all of you all on this morning, thank you. Truly today is the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Yes. All right. So on this morning, let me do something real quick. How is the connection on here? Let me know if the connection is good. I'm using a different dock. And if this dock is not working, I want you all to let me know it. Because I'm not going to know it unless you all tell me. So hopefully this is working well. Oh, I think I just turned that off. Sorry. I turned God Conversations off. Twitter. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. All right. All right. All right. Let me type. All right. I believe you all are there. You all are there. All right. This is crazy. Made sure that I left everything in order, but it's giving me the business this morning. All right. If you all are there, type we are here. All right. So, Father, give us what we need for this assignment on this morning. Nothing more, nothing less. Release your predestined power that shall cause men and women, boys and girls, saints and sinners to be transformed into the very image of your Son, Jesus Christ. And when you do these things, we shall give your name all the glory and all the honor. And it is so in Jesus' name. And let the Redeemer of the Lord say, Amen, who has been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. All right, so what I want to do on this morning, I'm going to go into something real quickly. This is going to be more so of an informational um, God conversation. So if you will, you can go ahead and push that button on this morning and share it out. Thank all of you all who celebrated Sister Tiffany's birthday on last week. I actually missed, I didn't know that it was Sister Chandra's birthday. Um, but happy birthday to Sister Chandra also. I don't really like missing people's birthdays, but I also have to be reminded. I hope y'all still wearing y'all bracelet. Y'all still wearing y'all bracelet. All right, so I hope you all are still wearing it. Now, on this morning, let me give you some information. Please keep Sister Sheard in prayer. She has been in the hospital, and so I want you to keep her in prayer. Please keep Shay Rome in prayer and her family. Um, just keep all of us in prayer. We all need it. But keep everyone in prayer if you will. Keep Sister Jamie Garfield that was a little sick. I believe she's better now. So let me give you some information on this morning. Keep Sister Cynthia Jackson's mother in prayer. keep Sister Angela more in prayer, even though she's strong. She has some little things she's dealing with in her lower back area. So keep her in prayer. Just keep everyone in prayer. Okay. So listen, on this morning, also my friend Marcella Bradley. I'm looking and she's been dealing with some things also. So just keep all the people of God in prayer if you will. All right. And also Pastor Anita Scott and Pastor Ronnie Owens has they just laid their mother and grandmother to rest. So I was able to attend that homegoing on Saturday. And I thank God that I was able to be there. She really meant a lot to me. Um, but good morning, Sister. What's our new sister name here, the shouting lady? Sister Gillian? Gillon. I think that's it. Hey, Minister Don. Um, Let me talk about this real quick. Number one, a couple of points of business is 8:04. I promise you I'll be done by 8:30. I'm just getting back in town. Very, very, very tired. Try, but I have a whole lot to do. A whole lot of running around I need to even do today. But let me give you this on this morning. Um, Let me see, where am I at this morning? I want to show you something real quick. All right, let me put this up. The Kingdom Love Encounter. I want to put this back up for a second. Um, this was a great meeting. This was a great meeting. And so today, this is going to be a little chat, and I want to give you all some information as we are moving forward in towards the new year. Number one, I want to first thank all of you all for your physical, your monetary, um, financial support, those that attended virtually. Thank all of you all for all that you did. You did a wonderful job. You know, it's always good to have a backup plan because I just started and now my light decided it wanted to go out on me. But I thank the Lord for a backup plan. And there we go. So y'all give me a second. Um, so during the conference, some of you all could not make it, but you were there um, virtually. And I just want to thank you. If you watched virtually, can you just type on this morning so we can see who watched us virtually? Because there were some that watched us virtually. Good morning, Sister Melissa Walker. I'm going to go dark for a minute, but y'all forgive me. I'm coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are there. All right. So, see, this is God conversation. You know, we always got a little backup plan. Sister Dawn, you attended virtually. Who else? Many of you all were in person. I want to tell you that this was probably the first conference that I have ever hosted where everyone who came got along with everyone. I believe that those that hosted, Natasha was not able to be there, which really bothered me. Um, but she'll be there for the next one. But everyone got along, everyone was respectful. And I want to thank you all for just showing one another love, being kind to one another. We teach that everyone can afford an act of love. And I believe that is what we saw at the Kingdom Love Encounter. I mean, when we look at the expressions of love during this time, and the smiles and the brothers that came in, and different ones who just you all just showed one another love, and the pastors that came in, and different ones, the smiles. You know, this is what it's all about. And the newlywed couple, our sisters from Jersey, Minister Steve still isn't smiling, but that's his smile. Um, Pastor Thomas Cody and my brother Ladarius, Elder Ladarius, that I actually met in Detroit. Now he's attending Morehouse. It was just you all really loved on one another, and I want to thank you for doing so. It was wonderful A matter of fact, this woman of God, Prophetess Michelle Jones, we will actually be meeting on Wednesday night, and we will be discussing doing kingdom collaboration. And so we are really excited about that. It was just really awesome to see everyone just loving and just ministering and just everything that we did. I believe this was a time of excellence. Those who did the photography, those who ushered, those who hosted, those who just attended. I believe there goes the shouting lady right there. There she go. We got you. hmm I believe these moments were captured, and it's something that we can all be proud of. And you all can be proud of yourself because we didn't do this by ourselves. You all helped this to be a successful meeting. And let me tell you something, I believe the next one is going to be awesome and great. Um, I believe I caught that picture right there to the left. That is Sister Yolanda's friend. I think that's Sister Chandra. Ain't that Sister Chandra right there, Tiffany, with that mask on with her eyes closed? I did catch her. That's Sister Chandra right there. I believe that's Sister Chandra. Um, Awesome team, Sister Sasha, who's that? Jamie, Sister Angela Moore, Janika, Sister Jamie. You all did a wonderful job. Um, I mean, all those that were new to the family this year, Sister Jamie, Sister Anjali, Sister Angela Moore, Sister Sasha. But you all just came in and worked till Brother Steve was done. He ain't used to this road life yet. I had to put that picture. That's how we finished today. Me and Steve going to the storage. But I believe it was an awesome meeting, and I just believe that we are going to continue to do so. Yeah, Sister Chandra, that's your picture. Yeah, I didn't get to meet Sister Chandra, but I'm like, wait a minute, I had to see her, and that's her right there in that picture, rocking her bracelet. That's what I'm talking about. So that picture means a lot to me. You all mean a lot to me. Moving forward, somebody say next. Somebody say moving forward. Our next hashtag on my watch. If you wish to become a part of this Kingdom Alliance ministry and this God Conversations family, this is a 4-year established church. Tiffany, I want you to do me a favor real quick so people can see. Um, I want to show you all something. Tiffany, I want you, if you can, to post some of the statistics that we have reached this year in the last couple of months. I want you all to see something, because when we are on in the morning at this time, this is not the totality of the engagement as it relates to God conversations. So I want to show you something. Tiffany's going to put up some numbers. But for those who would like to become a part of Kingdom Alliance, this is, as of now, a virtual, what you would call a virtual assembly. I'm not going to say a church because most time church is brick and mortar. But this is a virtual assembly. You can go back to 4 years where we were in the brick and mortar and we birthed virtually during COVID. The Lord led me to go online. I didn't know COVID was coming, but the Lord said, go online 5 days a week at 7:30 in the morning. And I was obedient. And Sister Evelyn, Sister Angela Moore, Sister Ada Graham, because of that obedience, you all, we have relationship now. I have new friends like Minister Steve, people who I've connected with on here, Sister Marilyn Walker, Sister Chandra, Elder Allen, and different ones, Deacon Ali. I could keep going. We have 2,800 followers. But Tiffany, I want you to do the engagement. The numbers that you gave me that I was really shocked. Okay, so we have engaged. I want you to look at these numbers: 19,890 individuals. Now, Tiffany, give them the timeline, not the year, but the month, because I want them to see. Um, and then we have currently 2,800 followers. Um, Recurring followers weekly 355. And this is really without us branding Angela Mort. This is really us really being consistent. And so moving forward, I thought that it would be a good idea for us to do, guess what? A Kingdom Alliance retreat. Okay. So my next event Y'all like, you just finished. Yeah, just finished. Got to keep moving. Next event we will be hosting, and I really want to either go. I really want to go to the mountains. I want to go to a log cabin. I want to go to the mountains. Um, I want to go to the mountains. And I want to do a Kingdom Alliance retreat. Okay. Um, I don't know about the North Carolina mountains. I'm thinking more Tennessee. But we will see. Um, but the retreat will be for those who want to work this vision. Okay. I saw a lot. And I was rebuked several times during my own meeting, but I received it. And the rebuke was accurate. Even leaders can be corrected. All right. So, what I need to do and what we're going to do, we are going to come to the table and we are going to strategize. We're going to delegate and we're going to release people in their assignments. Um, because I see expansion. The what we just did, that assignment is complete and now it is time to move to the next. Okay. And so those that are watching this morning, the reason that I have to do this because there are several different things I have to work on. Okay. And we are meeting people who are part of the online ministry, but we're also meeting people who will be a part of the brick and the mortar. Okay, we still have some publications. We need to get out some books and some journals and some devotions for God conversations. There's also some music that we must get out. So there are many hats. So Sister Tiffany and I said after the conference, we are going to do the business of Kingdom Alliance and flip this ministry and take it globally. And now we are partnering with some people who have the same vision. Okay. The Bible says, Paul said, I planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. And I believe that the members of the body are fitly joined together. And one thing I will never do is I will never fight consecrated support. Somebody type consecrated support. There are those that the Lord will send you because they understand and they have a revelation of what the Lord is doing in your life. All right. So listen, you all that say, hey, Pastor, I want to, some of you all worked. I know Sister Mort, pulling her in and she's willing to come and she's ready to work. And I thank God for her. And so what I want to do is for those that are listening and say, Pastor, I would like to be a part of this Kingdom Alliance family moving forward. Please do reach out to us because you can be a part of what we're about to do. We will now be hosting under the umbrella of the Kingdom Love Encounter, and we will do pre-love encounters before we arrive to next year. Now, put in your dates for next year because our dates do not change. Okay, we have the same dates. Now, I was trying to figure out, but I do miss some things. I said, why wasn't Sister L.A. Spears working? And I forgot that when I established the chat and everything, that I neglected to implement Sister Spears. But I think this year she was in the capacity where she needed to be. She worshiped, she praised, um, and she supported very well. But we're gonna need her at the table also. So I'm going to be working on that, and I hope you all excited. If y'all are interested in the KA retreat, I want y'all to type interested on this morning. Some of y'all don't have a choice in the matter, but you can type interested just to look like you're supporting. Um, because some of y'all got to go regardless. Um, Yes. Yeah, your fortified front has to show up. So next year we will be revisiting these same dates. Okay. That will be that. I take it, Tiffany. That is that Thursday, that Friday, and that Saturday. All right. This is um anytime you have to change lanes, you have to come to the table. Um and then some people you have we have the reason that we come to the table is because we have to discover one another's capacity within a vision. Some people We have to learn their capacity, and we have to respect that that is their capacity. And outside of that, Sister Chandra, they will not function in a different place. I am the type of person that I grew up, and my challenge is, um, who told me? Elder Ken Wakefield told me. Elder Allen told me. Um, Brother Emery told me. Sister Angela Moore told me, and there was someone else. I grew up where we were whatever we, the Bible says, whatever your hands find to do, do with all your might. I was never one who sat and watched. I was always busy. I've been busy, busy, busy. So I can function with many hats. So me learning to be still and just observe, that is very hard for me. Okay. I don't know. I just have to say it, Sister Vanessa Jones. I just got to be honest. That is a very, that is a challenge to me because I did not grow up sitting from the womb. We were doing something. Okay. I attended the woman of God's funeral on Saturday, whose daughter taught me how to direct. I was sitting in church and I was bored. So I walked up to her as a child, said, I want to learn how to direct. So they made me a robe and I stood beside her in church and I learned how to direct. Okay. So then I went to the piano and I watched her on the piano, Sister Parthenia, who just passed. Then I got on the organ. I watched Jeremiah. Then her son set me on his lap and taught me how to play the drums, him and Marcus. So my entire life, I have been doing and working. Okay. So um, I have to learn how to become settled in having support. Now, a lot of leaders won't say that, but you have to, when you have been reared in church your whole life, you really have to learn how to sit down and be still because that's a challenge to you. Now, I don't know if some of you all can relate who's in management or you maybe you've owned your own business before. you you see it, you see what needs to be done, so you just go and put your hand to it and you keep moving. And so that is one of the things that I'm learning to do, and I believe now that God has sent me enough help. When I sat back and I looked, I said, um okay, I got Pastor Curry here. Whatever I do, he's going to be with me. I looked at Brother Emery. I said, he knows about conferences. He knows how to set up. He knows what is missing, what needs to be implemented. Of course, we have Sister Tiffany, Sister Tanya. We have Sister Ashley, Sister Moore that's joined on board. We have different ones. I was looking at the brothers that was on the camera, different ones. I was like, okay, well, I have the support and also I see the commitment. There's a difference between support and commitment. Support will show up, but support will not remain. Commitment is greater than support. Can somebody type that on this morning? That's going to be at 8:21. I'm almost done. Commitment is greater than support because there are people. I'll give you an example. Um, Janika Baldwin says, I'm committed whether I'm present or not. Okay. And she has demonstrated that commitment. Okay. So I don't really look for the support because the commitment has been consistent, along with some other things being consistent. But the commitment has been consistent. And sometimes in ministry, I think Natasha, we miss that we keep pulling on people for support. I don't pull on people for support anymore because support sounds like soliciting. When you're asking someone to support you, you're really in a sense soliciting them for their support. But one thing that I have to guard myself with, what the Lord gave me, He said, those who have been commissioned, watch this, Angela Moore, those who have been commissioned have no need of being convinced. Okay. Now, some of you all may have seen Sister Angela Moore. If y'all don't know who she is, let me see if I can find this picture real quick. I called her my new Cindy Lauper. Where's she at? Let me see if I can find a picture real quick. Let me get to it. I'm gonna find 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 it. There she go. All right, so this is Angela Moore right there. She's easy to see. She's the only Caucasian lady there. All right, very easy to see. Now, Sister Angela Moore and I have not known each other years, but there's something that this woman see in me, and there's something that I see in her. Because all of y'all know I don't get close to people quick, and I don't talk to people very quickly. But one thing that I have learned about her, she honors her word, and she is a visionary. And so when you have a person that is a visionary, has been a business owner, has done many things, you don't just say, do this. You hear their capacity, because their capacity is going to build what it is that you're doing. And what I'm going to challenge some of you all to do is to go to the next dimension in your gifting and in your ability and in your capacity. Because some of you all, you're functioning in your minor, but you should tap into your major. Okay, because there are some things that are there. um Once again, commitment is greater than support, because people will support you until they get stressed out, but committed people will remain even when they're stressed. I'm going to say it again. People who support, they will stay with you until they become stressed out, but people who are committed, they will remain even while under stress. No man putting his hand to the plow and looking back is fit. Once we start plowing, we don't stop plowing. We stay the course. Now, the reason that that's important is because when shifts take place, and I just had a shift. Um, yes, just had a shift. Um, but before the weekend could even end, the Lord had already added. And when the Lord adds to you, he is always going to upgrade you. I want somebody to say addition is an upgrade in the kingdom. Okay, when the Lord adds someone or adds people to you, it is because he does not want you to remain where you are. There is an upgrade. Okay, so I want y'all to hear this on this morning. Many people can't handle stress in ministry. Many people can't handle a disagreement, someone saying something that may have not been properly said in their opinion. But we, if you do ministry long enough and you do life long enough, you're gonna bump heads with somebody. And the one thing that we have to learn is we have to learn how to be mature. The Bible says, if you think that your brother have an ought with you, go to him. Hey, Sister Burl Jones, um, go to him. Leave your gift at the altar. Be reconciled. But sometimes we don't do that because really we're immature. And when you see that people do not know how to reason, and when they do not know how to um, properly dialogue, conflict resolution, there's nothing you can do about that. Because while you are stressing over someone, there are people who are waiting to hear the Lord's strategy from your lips. Okay? It's not that you don't love them, but do not leave your assignment because someone is stressing you or becoming a distraction. Okay? So I thank God for all of you all um who came and who are coming. um I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I'm encouraged. um I'm encouraged in every aspect, um because I'm always on my next. I never stop. Even if I don't articulate it, I'm always 3 to 4 steps ahead. So I'm already in 2023. Okay. Um, and I believe all things will be together and well. I want you all to pray as we have this meeting on Wednesday night. Myself, Sister Tiffany, there will be some other ones that I've invited to the table so we can begin this kingdom love collaboration globally and internationally. And I thank God that the language that was introduced to me was global and international, because you want people who don't just see you in their zip code. You want people who see what the Lord is doing in your life. You want to see expansion. The Bible says you will be witnesses first in Jerusalem, your home place, Samaria, Judea, and then the uttermost parts. If your assignment has to expand, because when your assignment doesn't expand, the revelation on your assignment becomes stagnant. Okay. And there are times where some people say, well, I just don't think that I can do that. Well, it's that, well, that may not be for you, but we still have to do it. Okay. Good morning, Sister Cynthia. I mean, Sister Cynthia totally understand that her mother lives in Africa now. I've been to Africa a couple of times, and the door is open to go back. But sometimes you have to wait. And I've been pulled on to come to South Africa and back to Nairobi, Kenya. And I think that it would be awesome if we hosted the Kingdom Love Encounter in Nairobi, Kenya. So it is doable. I can't hear nobody. I think that would be awesome. The Kingdom Love Encounter in Nairobi, Kenya. The song actually that I wrote, Tiffany, Oh Lord, I wait on you. Oh Lord, I wait on you. I wait, I wait. Oh Lord, I wait on you. I wait, I wait. I actually wrote that for Kenya, for Africa. And when they started singing, I just stopped singing. Um I just stopped singing because they had it. That is what I'm seeing. I have connected with some brothers in ministry in Europe. Okay. And so we're talking about expansion. I can't do everyone's assignment. That's not my investment, neither is it my interest. I have to do mine. Okay. And I thank God. That's why I label this to moving towards our next, because everyone is not a part of this next, but it is on my watch. Okay. And if you know that you are connected for the next, I want you to type on this morning, on my watch. I'm not just talking about connected in prayer, meaning you're going to labor this out with us. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's thank you, sister. Let's take it abroad. Um, the CD is coming. Actually, I'm waiting for probably just one thing. So Cynthia, you see that? She said, I want that CD. Um, did y'all enjoy the song, the theme song for the conference? We are waiting on you and expecting you to do. It's recording your word. Of course, someone tried to um admonish me to allow them to teach it at their church, and I said, most definitely not. Um, Thank you. We are on our watch. I know those that are on my watch. I appreciate those like Sister Spears who have come in and has been consistent and will call me and talk to me and say, I think you should look at it like this. I think it may be just a male perspective, but here's another perspective. If you can hear this, and guess what? We hear one another. I am teachable. I like to glean from people. I like to learn. And so this is where we are now in Kingdom Alliance. We are closing out a year, moving into a next. And I think we have done a wonderful job. We have stayed the course. Um, we have stayed the course. We have stayed the course, and we're going to keep moving forward on my watch. So the next thing that we will be planning is a retreat on Wednesday night, Kingdom Alliance, along with Love by God Ministries. We will be meeting on Wednesday night to discuss a collaboration in ministry that I think is going to be awesome. And after that, then we will move forward in some other areas. And also, I'm going to begin um, a Wednesday. I heard it this morning. I'm gonna commit to it. On Wednesdays at about 11:45, I am going to start doing a midday Bible study at God Conversations Teaching Academy. Okay, so if you have not joined God Conversations Teaching Academy, please go join it. It is a private group, and we will accept you. There are 90 some people in that group now waiting for me to start. I'm coming, but I needed to finish this assignment first. It will only be for about 35 to 45 minutes. Okay. Um, I felt that I needed to do that. And so only on Wednesdays, I'm going to do this Bible study. And then I'm going to move into some other things. I know God Conversation is a flow, but for those who are leaders and for those who want to grow in some different areas, we are going to meet at 11:45 on Wednesdays at God Conversations Teaching Academy. I will not be the only person teaching because sometimes I will be absent because I do travel, but we will be consistent in this assignment. This is also going to give those who are a part of this ministry the opportunity to teach and to impart into you all, so you all can hear what the Lord is saying, not just to one, but he's saying to all. Okay. So, also on tomorrow, I'm asking Sister Tiffany, she will please to have this graphic done. We still have t-shirts. We still have tumblers. I think that's what they're called. If you did not get you a tumbler, I need you to order you a tumbler. This is our first I live to love you and fight for your daily tumbler. I need y'all to get you a tumbler, okay? Buy one from your mother, buy one for your sister, your brother. They're only $15. We're going to ship them out to you. Those who have made orders, we are going to get those items shipped out to you today, okay? Not tomorrow. I'm going to ship them today. I went and picked them up this morning, and we're going to get you your product, and we want you to wear it. Those who have the I Live to Love You, when take a picture, post it, tag us in it. And those that are receiving theirs, please take a picture and you do the same. All right. Once again, if you did not order a tumbler, if you did not order a t-shirt, we want you to reach out to us. I am going to be placing another order because there are those who want the green sweatshirt. I only ordered one green hoodie. That was mine. But we're going to order some more purple ones and green, and we're going to place another order probably in the next maybe 2 weeks or less than that. All right. So I want to say thank you for your support. We will be back tomorrow morning on Tuesday, and I will have a word from the Lord. But on this morning, I just wanted to share some information. So remember, on Wednesday, 11:45, we are going to meet at God Conversations Teaching Academy for Bible study. Invite a friend, tell them to get their sandwich, tell them to get their lunch, and tell them to tune into God Conversations Teaching Academy. Go join the group, and we're going to teach. All right. And I believe it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And I'm just going to teach, and I'm just going to share what the Lord is given. So please do invite. I guess that's where you can order it. Yes, if you would like to order, ka.godconversations@gmail.com. And thank all of you all for your support and all that you have done. You want a tumbler, Sister Vanessa? Sister Vanessa, I need you to have a tumbler. I need you to have a hoodie. I need you to have a t-shirt. We're going to also send you out this beautiful bracelet. See, feel, and experience the kingdom love, this kingdom love. All right. We're going to brand y'all. All right. So email us and we will get those items out to you. Order some for the whole family. Don't just do one. I need y'all to share this branding. I live to love you and fight for you daily. Listen to the words. I live to love you and fight for you daily. So you have to sow it into someone so they can see, feel, and experience this kingdom love. If you keep it to yourself, they can observe it, but they can't see it, they can't feel it, neither can they experience it. All right. So listen, once again, I live to love you and I fight for you daily. And if you know me, you know that I love you. Philippians 1:6, being confident of this very thing, he that have begun a good work in you shall perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. All right. I will see you all in the morning. I think we worked out all our gadgets and clicks. So I will see you all in the morning at 7:30 a.m. All right. You all be blessed. There's the email if you would like to order. There's the information. I will see you in the morning. You all be blessed.